If you think this situation looks familiar, you're not wrong. Readers, there's just over a week left until Avengers Endgame is released in theaters. And from what I've gathered, outside of casual moviegoers, there are two types of people who are going to go see it. The type that have been enjoying / genuinely hyped for the Infinity Saga ever since they began hinting at it in the first Avengers movie, and the type that have been invested since Iron Man and can't wait for this shit to be over with. Guess which category I fall under. So if I'm correct in my assumption that the majority of you are properly capable of detecting sarcasm, I think you already know which side of the fence that I stand on. And because I stand on said side, I made the decision pretty much immediately after watching Infinity War for the first time that if I got Endgame spoiled for me, I wouldn't care. No, seriously, I cared more about having Captain Marvel and Spider-Man Far From Home spoiled for me more than Endgame. Mostly because I'm genuinely more interested in those two movies than Endgame. But that doesn't mean I don't respect people who avoid Endgame spoilers like the plague, nor does that mean I troll them with it, like some people did with The Force Awakens. Like, who just puts Han Solo dies in Force Awakens as a window decal sticker on their car? Like, who the fuck just does that and think that that's a normal thing to do? Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing for a chunk of people on either side of the fence. So when I found out that someone leaked 5 minutes worth of the Avengers Endgame movie from an early screening all over the internet, I wasn't at all surprised. We do have some information regarding where the leak possibly originated from, though. According to Gizmodo, the footage came from someone who had clearance to see an early screening of the film that more than likely happened overseas, considering that there was Arabic subtitles attached to the footage in question. And from what has also been reported, the footage is very spoiler heavy, is in the form of videos, screen grabs, and GIFs, and has made their way to Reddit, YouTube, and Twitter, which has appropriately caused I Care About Endgame Twitter to cut a bitch if this movie is spoiled for them. And honestly, I don't blame them. There are definitely a lot of things I was looking forward to that I wanted to go in as dry as possible. Wait. That came out wrong. Fuck. Sexual innuendos aside, I too know that feel. And while I personally don't care about having Endgame spoiled for me, there's just, honestly, so much better shit I could be doing with my time. Like doing my laundry, cleaning my apartment, getting y'all to join my Patreon so you can qualify for these giveaways while it's still Patreon-a-thon. It's just so many things. But it's because I know that feel and have definitely been on the receiving end of said feel, I know better than to put anyone else through it, because I wouldn't want anyone doing that to me. And the Russo Brothers know that as well, which is why, like they did for Infinity War, they released a letter asking human beings to be considerate of other human beings, complete with, also like Infinity War, its own hashtag. That, readers, is a little parable called The Golden Rule, and I've noticed that it's been lacking in humanity lately. So if there's anything that we need to take away from this situation, it's that when it comes to stuff like this, we should probably be a bit more considerate to each other. I mean, the same could be said about empathy in general, but let's just tackle one problem at a time. Anyway, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below which side of the fence you personally prefer to be on regarding Avengers Endgame. Are you one of the peeps that have been on board with the MCU's Infinity Saga since day one, or are you just waiting for all of this to be over? I'd love to know your thoughts. As I stated before, Patreon-a-thon is happening all month long here on Readus 101. So if you want to qualify for giveaways and help financially support the channel, you can join my Patreon by clicking the card at the end of the video, or in the link in the description down below, where you can also find a link to my merchandise store. Or if you prefer to give one-time donations, you can find links to my PayPal and my Coffee account in the description box as well. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.